Seton Hall commit Jordan Walker was the starting point guard for one of the best high school teams in the country, St. Patrick. And for whatever reason, top recruiting sites such as 247.com and scout.com have him ranked outside the top 100 nationally and even out of the top 30 in his own position. Now, I can strongly say that is some bullshit. In this breakdown, I'll discuss his strengths and weaknesses and where I believe Jordan should have been ranked and what impact he'll have in college. Jordan is a speedy, aggressive guard that can get to the rim virtually at will. He primarily likes to go right, but don't get it twisted. He has a solid left hand, and for a 5'10" point guard, he finishes rather well. From the games I broke down, Jordan shot 53% in the paint. And compared to NBA guards, and we're talking small NBA guards such as Isaiah Thomas, Rondo, Kemba Walker, and I do know these guys play against NBA talent and NBA length every night. But these guys all shot around in the mid 40s around the paint. So I'm sure Jordan will be able to adjust to size and the length of the bigs at the next level, using his craftiness to the best of his abilities. Also, Jordan Walker is a very, very good floor general. He makes great passes in transition, great passes in the half-court set. He always has the ball on a string. Even under pressure, he rarely gets rattled, and he usually makes the right decisions 9 times out of 10. Like most small guards, Jordan is very aggressive and pesky on the defensive end. From the games that I've watched, he gave the opposing ball handlers headaches. Even the top guard in the country in 2017, Trayvon Duval, had some trouble dribbling the ball around Jordan. This toughness that he has cannot be taught. It's natural to him. And I know he's going to bring that toughness and tenacity to Seton Hall this season. Jordan also shows potential to be a capable shooter. He shot 50% from mid-range from the games that I broke down, and he also showed the ability of getting hot from deep in a hurry. Okay guys, now let's get to it. Now, I believe the main reason Jordan has such a low ranking, or had such a low ranking, is because he's a small guard who can't shoot the ball very well. Now hear me out. Jordan can get hot from 3, but overall he shot a very low 29% from deep. Now anybody who knows anything about basketball knows that if you're 6 foot and below and you can't make jump shots, there's really no hope for you making the league. He already has a disadvantage being 5'10". And not being able to shoot well can potentially make him a liability on the court. Also mentioned earlier, he is a solid finisher in the paint, but he still had a tough time finishing against length. Long arms and big bodies is all he's going to see at the next level, but I do believe Jordan will be able to adjust to that. Lastly, like most young guards, he can be very careless with the ball. At times, he over-dribbles and forces passes that aren't there. But for the most part, he's still a pretty solid ball handler, and he's pretty good at taking care of the ball. The coaching staff at Seton Hall will nip these careless turnovers in the bud, so I'm sure this won't be much of a problem in the future. Now, the final verdict. Jordan is an extremely underrated guard, and I genuinely believe Seton Hall got a steal. I know Jordan isn't a great shooter, and he's undersized in his position, but his IQ, finishing ability, and defense should have made him a 4-star player and at least a top 100 recruit when he was in high school. But either way, Jordan is a talented point guard who will be playing with a big chip on his shoulder this year. If Jordan can improve his 3-ball consistency, he's going to have a great college career and potentially an opportunity to play in the NBA.